What was the one thing that motivates you? It could be a job. It could be a family that you love, that you have to provide financial stability to. It could be a dream that you have. It could be a very underrated Hollywood actors living in the street, pursuing your dream, getting the headshot, and just putting your resume online and being rejected every single day. Just go on and pursue your passion without anything in return. It could be, David Dobrik, making daily videos to make people happy, giving away, just to be fun to be around with. And that's an inspiration too. What action motivates me and who I was in the past. Well, I used to be a kid in high school that, I would do anything. I mean, literally anything for a role in a musical. I still vividly remember back when I was a junior in high school, and there was, always this annual English music festival every single year. And I was always the kid who wants to be in the standard point, who wants to be in the main actor and protagonist in the movie, in the musical. But I was never chosen because there's always someone better in English, there's always someone better in acting or in singing than me. And, I just ended up being, on the sidelines. Not until I actually performed the role in a musical called Peter Pan, and I was actually the merman in a musical. And I can only perform literally 30 seconds in that whole musical, and those 30 seconds I'll put my heart, put my soul out just for those a few movements, because I want to catch the attention of the directors of the English Musical Festival of the musical next year. So I would do anything within that short period of time frame to stand out. And I did. I became a Prince Charming in Alice Not in Wonderland in my senior year or my last year in high school. And I became popular. It became viral. The videos, were sharing, all across the school, and I was greeted literally by students from all grades, grade 10, 11, 12. They're all greeting me like if I was some sort of like celebrity. Even the principal saw me walking in the hallway. He would say, "Hey, good job, Philip, last night. You did a really good job." And not until then did I realize, actually, acting could be a career for me. So I went to Shanghai Musical Summer Camp to, just have some fun and being with those professionals who makes a living off of, acting, musical, this kind of stuff. And that made me realize how shitty I was. Even as an amateur, I was so shitty. When I sing, my note would just, I cannot hit on a note every single time I sing. And I became more emotional than needed in a role, because I get too excited. I don't know how to control my emotions and maintain the same level of, matureness in, just keeping that role the way it is. I just couldn't do that. I just couldn't keep it to myself, And I came back next year, and I got a lot better because I took an acting class in university, in my first university in Concordia University, and I got a lot better in my second year, in that summer camp. And I was given the same opportunity, but don't get me wrong, I said I would do literally anything for a role. I did get one role, but it wasn't a whole lot singing. It wasn't, like monologue or like an acting scene that I have for myself. It was none of those. It was just, like part of a can, holding on some bottles in the air, trying to salute the main character, which was my girlfriend back then. It's just a lot of stuff that I did for nothing in return. And I did get some compliments from the teachers who didn't respect me last year because I was just a reckless kid. But the second year they respected me a whole lot more. They gave me a lot more credit. But I mean, that's it. After that, I never stepped my foot into the stage anymore. I never actually even like seriously become an actor. I didn't even have that in mind. I guess right now on YouTube I'm just sharing my journey with y'all and just letting y'all know that sometimes even if you work hard, things might not work out, because it's not because you're not built for this, it's just because there are people that are better at this than you. That's it. Very simple as that. It's a very very competitive world in every single aspect, right? So if you are not putting the work since you are very, very young, it's very hard to beat, others or stand out in a crowd in one of the most populated country in the whole world. So I shifted my focus to finance, in university, and it was okay, but I wasn't given a lot of opportunity as well. I applied for internship, I didn't get because I didn't have prior experience, law, and so that's it. Right now I'm just doing customer service in a high-end luxury brand. I applied for the personal stylist. I got an interview yesterday. It went okay, but I got bombed, literally bombed and destroyed by fashion expertise questions. So I'm not good for that. I may not hear from the hiring manager next week. So I'm ready for a rejection. So what actually motivates me at this point? I may sound very optimistic and hardworking even in the beginning of this monologue. But right now, you may feel sorry for me, feel pity for me, but no, right? I actually have, built a six-figure portfolio from the ground up. I have more than 100% return in my portfolio, all from Tesla stocks. I'm financially very, very well. I'm financially free. I'm stable. But it's not what I want. Being financially free is the foundation for building or pursuing something that you actually want. And what do you want right now? I mean, seriously, I don't know. I mean, I'm just on YouTube. I want to share some videos with you guys, share my insight. But the point of this monologue, guys, is that you have to figure it out. You have to know what actually makes you happy. And now thinking back, actually, being on stage, sharing my stories with others in a stage with their audience, telling jokes, is what actually makes me feel alive. So go pursue that, guys. Go pursue that. I'm pursuing it in front of a screen, and please leave me a comment. Alright, I'm really looking forward to interact with you guys in the comment section. Just let me know what actually sparks you, what actually motivates you, what actually inspires you to do the shit that you don't want to do every day, because you have something better to do late at night, early in the morning. That's it.
People raise me and I can't wait to go home, and I'm on my way. I still remember these old country lanes when we did not know the answers.